Good morning. I just want to first say I'm sorry and apologize. I have not been on here a whole lot except the little video I made yesterday about my children, peace and love and forgiveness. And that I have not done my cooking, and I want to apologize to all my viewers about that, but hopefully things will settle down. There's just been a lot going on lately. Um, I was talking about on my last video how, my son is very understanding. He's always been there, a whole lot better than my daughter has been. Well, as of yesterday, he has said a lot of mean things and hurtful things, and even the other day he said that he was done with the family and he didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I tried to text him. I tried to, try to talk to him yesterday, and all he could do was cuss me out and tell me not to fucking text him no more and stuff. And then if I keep on texting him, that he was gonna get me out for harassment. And it seems like that's all people know how to do, is want to ball the cops or take it in, instead of doing, taking it in their own hands, or try to get somebody in trouble. And it's pretty messed up, especially when it's your own mother, and haven't done no wrong or no harm. It's not the first time my son has done these kind of things, but I forgave him, and I, accepted him back into my life and back into my home, when a couple years ago he goes and does the same thing when we were living with him. I mean, he would have never done this before if it wasn't for his wife. And my husband always told me, he believes that it was her to begin with. He tries to deny it and say it's not, but my son's always been, very able to talk to, easy to talk to, and get along with. He's always had life, to the fullest, and he would always try to help me and talk to me when I was sad or upset and make me feel better. But lately, I mean, all he does is want to fuss at me or gripe for no reason, or even if I get upset, or say something, he was trying to say that I'm acting like a baby or too immature, but he's never done that before in the past. All he wants to talk about is taking me to court and take out papers on me for something. That's all he's done. I have never tried to do anything to harm him or hurt him. He acts like he's so scared of his life, and he's much bigger than me. I mean, or even, even his own wife. He acts like they're so scared of me or my husband. I've never done anything. Just about a couple years ago, he goes and takes out 50B orders, protection orders, and believe me, I know what protection orders are. I'm very familiar with it. I've even, worked with domestic violence and stuff like that. 50B orders are only for, for people that are scared of their life, like they're going to be harmed or something. And I would never harm anyone, especially my own son. So I don't understand, why he acts this way. And that's pretty much just using the system to get what he wants. Also, him, as of yesterday, telling me that he's going to take me out for harassment, just because I'm trying to talk to my son, trying to work things out. He is my flesh and blood, and I love him with all my heart. I just don't understand why people want to, every time you turn around, oh, I'm going to do this or do that, just like when he was little. oh, if you spank me, I'm going to call the police or I'm going to call social services. I mean, that's wrong with today's society, with children these days. They think that they're going to call if you spank them, and that's why parents are so frightened and scared of even spanking their children, and it's not right. And I have never, harmed my kids. I never abused them. I've never done anything but try to love them and give them everything that I never had. And I guess maybe that was wrong of me because maybe I spoiled them too much. But they were my children and I loved them. But no matter what I've tried to do, no matter whether I apologize or anything, they won't accept it. They don't care, for apology, They don't know how to forgive. And I think that's really wrong because God could forgive us for everything we have done. Why can't, people out here in the world forgive, or forget about it? And it makes it really hard to live on with life. I've screwed up so many times. I've messed up. I apologized over and over and over again till I'm blue in the face. And I don't know how much more I can apologize or ask them to forgive me or anything. But it hurt really, really bad. So bad that I was so messed up last night. I, went to start drinking, and I'm not a drinker. And how I feel it this morning. But I've been sick for days with headaches and a lot of pain and sick to my stomach and everything. But, kids I just don't know what's wrong with kids today in today's world. Everything you do or say, it's like it don't matter. They think, like I said, they can just call the cops or call the police or social services or whoever that will listen or tell somebody a bunch of lies just to get someone else in trouble, and it's not right. We need to be able to change this and change the way people are, but that's hard to do. But I just want to say, for the record, that I love my children with all my heart, and I hope they will someday, before it's too late, find it in their hearts to have an inch of forgiveness and love and support in their hearts to support me for whatever I go through, or to even forgive me and for anything I might have done to them or whatever. And they would just come back and just want to be part of my family. But if they don't, I guess I will just completely live, continue the way I've been going, and soon then they'll realize they'll feel bad about it and they'll decide to come around, but hopefully it's before it's too late. Well, I thank you all for watching, and I'm sorry to put all my burdens on y'all, but I thought that maybe it'd get out there about the way children can be in this real world. But I hope that y'all continue watching, and hopefully soon I could get back on here with my cooking and start doing something that I like to do. I bless all y'all and have a very blessed Sunday, and thank you, and continue watching all my videos I post, and please share this and subscribe, and if you like it, please please pass the word around, and I hope one of my videos will get back to my kids and that they will see this, that I'm very sincere and that I love them with all my heart. And I could forgive them, and I can try to forget about past, and I've done that before, as long as it's not brought up, and forget. If they could just find it in their heart to forgive and forget, just like our God did for us. Jesus Christ died on the cross for us and for our sins. So, He shed the blood for us, because we all sin, and none of us is perfect. None of us. And I just want to make a point of that we're not perfect, and everybody makes mistakes. But in my kids' eyes, they don't see it. I'm supposed to be this perfect person in this world, and we're not. And I just want them to know that I'm not perfect. We all make mistakes, but you have to forgive. And if you want to go to heaven, and you have to forgive. I mean, that's one part of it, is forgiveness. And honor your mother, to death do you part. Even though I know you're married and you leave the nest and all that, that's all I hear. Well, you still need to honor your mother. And by cussing your mother out and disobeying her and doing the things you're doing is not honoring. Being there and protecting your mother and helping her and taking care of her if she needs it or whatever, and just whatever she says, you need to respect that and honoring her and not getting so ill and lash out. That's not honoring. So anyway, God bless everyone, and I hope to see you back soon. Love you. Bye.